Well, good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter here, back with another weather update. And as we talk about the forecast for this evening, if you are heading out to Friday Night Football, the weather looks great. By kickoff at 7 p.m., we'll see temperatures near 71 degrees. And as we head throughout the rest of the evening, we will eventually lower into the 60s. But we're still anticipating heavy rain across the region as we head through Saturday, with things wrapping up on Sunday. We stop the clock at Sunday, 4 p.m. There still is a potential for several inches of rain across the viewing area, but models have been trending back just a touch from the heavy rainfall amounts we've been showing you all week. So we will continue to monitor what actually will happen as we head through Saturday. But on top of that, we're dealing with the storm threat now. It looks like the greatest risk for severe weather will be in place across our southern parishes. And in these areas under that slight risk, we're dealing with a limited tornado threat. So one or two tornadoes could form across central Louisiana and even across southern parts of our viewing area. So we want to give you the first alert about that and let you know we will be tracking things if things turn severe as we head through Saturday and Saturday evening. So in terms of timing for any active weather, we're looking at Saturday morning through Sunday morning. Threats include heavy rain, but also isolated tornadoes, along with gusty wind and even some hail. And then on top of that, some of the impacts could be flooded roads from the rain and from the strong wind that may develop with some of those severe storms that develop. We could see some downed trees as well. But let's time things out. Again, a few clouds as we head toward 10 p.m., but no issues then. Then as we head toward Saturday morning, we're starting out at 6 a.m. dry, but we'll notice wet weather pushing in from the west. Eventually, that wet weather reaches the Arctimus. This model is pulling back on how much rain will actually be out there, but we are expecting more or less wet weather to sweep across the Arctimus during that time. And then as we head into the afternoon, we may start to see some peaks of sun, but with a very dynamic atmosphere and with peaks of sun, that can lead to more instability. So we'll be watching for more storms as we head throughout the evening. And this model shows wet weather approaching as we head toward 8 and 9 p.m. And then this wet weather will likely move across the Arctimus. And at this time, we could see some severe storms. Fortunately, it does clear out by the time we get to 2 a.m. And by 5 a.m., we should see drier conditions across our region. When we look at our GFS model, again, the largest storm system will move through over the weekend. Then we'll briefly clear out Monday. We'll have another weak front developing near our region, but it looks like it may shift farther to the east. So that may mean less of a rain threat for us late Tuesday. But after this next cold front, not the one that's on the way this weekend, but the one next week, after that one clears the region, it sets the stage for a lot of cool air to move in from the north. It'll be cloudy Wednesday. It'll be chilly as well. So you will need your fall weather gear. Let's talk about the temperature change that's on the way. I mentioned just a little bit of it just a few seconds ago. Today, we are likely going to see temperatures anywhere from the upper 70s to low 80s. But as we head toward Wednesday, we'll see highs only in the mid 60s. And that's pretty much where we will be through Thursday and even as we head into Friday. So fall-like weather is on the way. But as we look to where our next storm system is that will bring us active weather this weekend, is really right now impacting Texas. And we're tracking this area of low pressure. It's not only a low pressure at the surface, but it's also a low pressure in the upper levels. All of that will continue to track toward the south and then east, and it will sweep right across the Arctimus. So that's why we are anticipating active weather across the viewing area. Fortunately, though, we are quiet now. We have seen some wet weather, even some heavy rain impact the Texarkana area today, but a lot of that weather to our west will stay west up until Saturday. Let's show you what's happening in the tropics. We're tracking Tropical Storm Melissa. It's getting a lot more organization. It's a full storm now. It's no longer just showers and thunderstorms on one side of the center of rotation. And this storm is forecast to increase in strength as we head through the weekend and into next week. It'll likely bring major flooding to Jamaica and then eventually impacts to eastern Cuba. But tonight we're going with the low of 59 degrees. We'll be mostly clear initially, and then more clouds move in overnight. And then tomorrow, we're watching for heavy rain and severe storms as we head throughout the afternoon. Temperatures will only reach into the low and mid 70s, but it'll be a struggle to reach to the mid 70s unless we get peaks of sunshine before more rain moves in later in the day. We will tell you all about this wet weather threat tonight at 5 p.m. on KNOE. Make sure to tune in then.